Buzz Lightyear and Woody are not only Andy's favorite toys, they are also best friends. To find out what happens when they get separated, read along with me in your book. You will know it's time to turn the page when you hear this sound. Let's begin now. Woody the cowboy doll was excited. Soon he was going to cowboy camp with Andy. While Woody got ready, Rex the dinosaur watched a TV commercial for Al's Toy Barn. Ham the piggy bank saw it too.
I despise that chicken.
Just then, Andy burst into the room. As he played with his toys, Andy tore Woody's arm.
Oh no.
Andy decided to leave Woody at home, so Andy's mom put the cowboy on a shelf next to Wheezy, a penguin toy with a broken squeaker. Wheezy had been sitting on the shelf for ages. After all, no one wanted to play with a broken toy. The toys watched Andy ride away. A while later, Wheezy pointed out the window.
We're all just one stitch away from here to there.
Outside, Andy's mom was setting up a yard sale. Soon, Andy's mom took Wheezy out to the sale. Woody whistled for Andy's dog Buster and strapped Wheezy onto him, but Woody slipped off. A man at the yard sale saw Woody and became very excited.
I found him! I found him!
When Andy's mom refused to sell Woody, the man stole him. Buzz tried to save his friend, but the man drove away. Luckily, Buzz saw his license plate. It read LZTYBRN. Back in Andy's room, Buzz punched the letters from the license plate into Mr. Spell to try and figure out what they stood for.
Lousy. Try, Brian.
Toy. Hold on!
Al's Toy Barn.
The man from the TV commercial had taken Woody. The toys came up with a plan to rescue their friend. Al took Woody to his apartment, then left. Woody looked around. He needed to find a way to escape. He was trying to open an air vent when he saw a toy horse named Bullseye, a cowgirl toy named Jessie, and a gold prospector called Stinky Pete. Jessie seemed thrilled to see him.
It is you!
Jessie and Bullseye showed Woody a rerun of a 1950s TV show called Woody's Roundup. A character who looked just like Woody was the star. Now that Woody was there, Al had a complete set of Woody's Roundup toys to sell to a museum in Japan. Woody frowned.
Japan? No. I can't go to Japan. I gotta get back home to my owner, Andy.
Jessie got mad. Without Woody, she'd have to go into storage. The next morning, Buzz and the other toys arrived across the street from Al's Toy Barn. They had left Andy's house the night before. Disguising themselves with orange safety cones, the toys crossed the street. Tires squealed as cars stopped, but the toys got there safely. Once they were inside Al's Toy Barn, Buzz set off down an aisle.
Look for Al. We find Al, we find Woody.
The toys split up. Buzz found an entire aisle of new Buzz Lightyear toys. He accidentally awakened one of them. The other Buzz thought he was a real space ranger.
You're in direct violation of code 6404.5.
He trapped Andy's Buzz inside a box.
Hoo-yah!
When the other toys arrived, they mistook new Buzz for their friend. Back at Al's apartment, Woody had decided to return to Andy. Then Jessie told him about Emily, the little girl who had been her owner. Emily had grown up and given Jessie away. The prospector looked at Woody.
Andy's growing up, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Woody decided to stay.
Who am I to break up the Roundup gang?
By this time, new Buzz and the other toys had made it to Al's office. They hid in his bag, thinking it might get them closer to Woody. Inside the store, Andy's Buzz had finally escaped. As he ran outside, Buzz knocked over a stack of boxes. Emperor Zurg, the toy that was Buzz Lightyear's arch enemy in space, escaped. The newly freed Zurg followed Buzz across the parking lot.
Destroy Buzz Lightyear! Destroy Buzz Lightyear!
Al left his bag in the car and went to his apartment. New Buzz found an air vent and pulled the toys up the elevator shaft using a line on his new utility belt. Then he had an idea.
What was I thinking? My anti-gravity servos!
But since he was a toy, the anti-gravity servos wouldn't work. New Buzz let go of the wall and the toys tumbled down the shaft. Meanwhile, Andy's Buzz had arrived. He followed the toys. New Buzz and the other toys finally made it to Al's apartment. They trapped Jessie and Bullseye and grabbed Woody. But Woody didn't want to leave. Then Andy's Buzz arrived. He tried to convince Woody to come home. Woody wasn't so sure.
I can't abandon these guys. You are a toy! I don't have a choice, Buzz. This is my only chance.
To do what, Woody? Never be loved again? Some life.
Buzz and the other toys left. Woody turned to the TV and saw a boy who looked like Andy. He looked at Andy's name on his boot and realized he'd made a mistake. Woody turned to the Roundup gang.
Hey, you guys! Come with me.
The prospector screwed the vent shut.
Finally, my waiting is paid off, and no hand-me-down cowboy doll is gonna mess it up for me now!
On the other side of the vent, New Buzz and Andy's toys watched. Moments later, Al arrived. He packed Woody and the Roundup gang into a case and left for the airport. Andy's toys and New Buzz jumped down onto an elevator. Zurg was there. New Buzz battled Zurg while the other toys opened the elevator ceiling panel. Zurg aimed his ion blaster at New Buzz. Rex turned away.
I can't look!
His tail knocked Zurg down the elevator shaft. The other toys had opened the elevator hatch, so Slinky stretched down as far as he could. Just as he was about to grab Woody, the prospector pulled Woody back. Al hurried outside and drove away. The toys hopped into an empty Pizza Planet truck with 3 little green aliens.
Strangers from the outside.
New Buzz stayed behind. Buzz and the toys drove to the airport and snuck in. Buzz found the case Woody was in and opened it, but the prospector attacked Buzz. Woody grabbed him.
Hey! No one does that to my friend!
Buzz and Woody stunned him with a camera flash and tossed him into a backpack. Woody and Bullseye had escaped from the case, but Jessie hadn't. The case was loaded onto the plane. Buzz and Woody had to rescue her. They hopped on Bullseye and galloped toward the plane.
Ride like the wind, Bullseye!
Woody managed to get on the plane and find Jessie.
Come on, Jess. It's time to take you home.
Woody twirled his pull string like a lasso and looped it around a bolt. The plane had started moving. Woody and Jessie swung down toward the runway. Just then, the pull string unhooked. Luckily, Buzz and Bullseye were galloping along the runway. They caught Woody and Jessie, and everyone was safe.
Nice roping, cowboy.
Woody turned to the toys after the plane took off.
Let's go home.
Andy liked Jessie and Bullseye immediately.
New toys! Cool!
When he left, Buzz turned to Woody.
You still worried?
About Andy? Nah. It'll be fun while it lasts.
I'm proud of you, cowboy.
Besides, when it all ends, I'll have old Buzz Lightyear to keep me company. For infinity and beyond.